There's no place I'd rather be than back into the nature's world. What I came here to say, for those of you that have not watched my video, I just wanted to recap on and chip in current unfortunate situation with COVID-19. What we have going on is long lines in front of the stores. We have fights breaking out in the grocery stores. We have lots of unfortunate things happening. Countries around the world are headed towards recession and crisis. There's only one thing, in my opinion, that sets my heart free, and many of you who are out there know you can rely on yourself. Self-reliance, in my opinion, is a golden thing. Not everyone is aware of it. People are used to their day-to-day lives, but I hope I'm wrong about this one. But I also see this as an opportunity to practice for something worse that hopefully never happens. We're talking, what if you've been waiting on the line for an hour, but you can't get in the store to get your supplies? What if you have a bug out situation where you're gonna have to evacuate due to mass crisis and martial law, or an unfortunate war to be breaking out? What if you can no longer exist within the means of a modern world? What are you willing to do? And where will your choice take you to? And in my personal opinion, all throughout my practices, I think you will always be safer in the nature than in the modern world during worse crisis than what we are experiencing today. But for that to happen, how much respect do you have to put into nature? And how much knowledge have you learned along the way? What do you know that's gonna be valuable than the gold or the expensive shoes that you have that at some point cost you $800 or more? What do you have that's gonna set you apart? Remember that as a survivalist, you must be willing to have a will to live. Without a will to live, you can have the best backpack and the most expensive knives, you're not gonna survive. Will to live is the key for you to step into the next level. Perhaps the knowledge on knowing how to make a tea from certain plants, or edible plants you can come across, the berries you can eat from certain trees, how to start a fire, how to take a shelter, where will you be safe, and how to be stealth while all of this is going on, with high hopes for you to be able to get back into your regular life and continue moving on. If you are willing to, and if you do want to, get hands-on practices and learn how to get better on as a survivalist out there in the nature, you must first respect the nature. And I cannot stress that enough. You cannot say, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends and camp outdoors and play a music on the corner with my super expensive tent and all my gear that I bought from outdoor stores, and hopefully to gain some kind of an experience towards what will happen out here in the nature. That's not how it works. Matter of fact, you must practice to be more of a minimalist during your hikes. You must hike light. The lighter you hike, the better. The smaller the items, the compact, the better. The longer you will go. We're human. We do get tired. But how much are you dependent on the gear and the clothing that's gonna provide you comfort versus the knowledge that you have in your head? I believe it should take 70% knowledge, 20% gear. That's my personal opinion. But again, I cannot stress this enough. If you want to, you must first respect nature. That means don't leave trash outside, don't leave trash around. In a bug out situation, any small step, any small, I don't care, cigarette butts or a small pen or a paper that you might drop somewhere might indicate the fact that you are somewhere out there hiding. You've left something behind you. I hope it never reaches to that point, and I don't think it will. But it's more to it than just living trash. It's your respect towards nature. How much respect do you have towards nature? Because nature is taking over. Man's world has been destroying it for years. There are some benefits to certain things, and there are pros and cons to everything. And right now, during this crisis, there is no better time during this social distancing for many of you to start getting better at your survivability. But don't get greedy and respect one another. When you see somebody needs help, be willing to help and lend a helping hand. Because that's what sets us apart. That's all I came here to say. I hope all of this madness is over soon. I believe it will be. But until then, you owe it to yourself and to your loved ones to strengthen your will to live with the knowledge of how to survive and depend on nothing but a beautiful nature. I hope this brought you some knowledge. I hope this meant something for you. I've been holding off on talking about such things, and unfortunately we're at the point where it's no longer ignorable. You cannot ignore the situation. I wish you all best of luck, and I hope in your day-to-day life you're gonna make the right decision and listen to the authorities and follow your gut, and make sure that you are not selfish to just care about yourself, but the others as well. That's what we're here for. Then that's what sets us apart as humans. Good luck, everyone.